Hello, St. Andrews, and welcome to this week's edition of Chancel Chat. It's Wednesday, the 4th of October. Today happens to be the feast of St. Francis of Assisi. He is my favorite saint, and in honor of his feast, I'm going to read a prayer attributed to St. Francis. This is in our prayer book on page 833, and it's a beautiful prayer, and I think expresses something of the character and the nature of this great saint of the Church. Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let us sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is discord, union. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Grant that we may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. And you know, as I think about the horrific event that took place in Las Vegas on Sunday evening, and how we all feel so helpless in the face of these tragedies. But I think the spirit of St. Francis, and especially expressed in his beautiful prayer, that we become instruments of peace. And where there is sadness, we bring joy. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is hatred, love. I'm reminded of the words of the Apostle Paul in the 12th chapter of his letter to the Romans, where he said, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." So, looking ahead to this weekend, on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, we will be hosting the funeral mass for Jim Logan. Jim passed away on Monday evening this past week, and funeral services will be at 11 here at St. Andrews. There'll be a viewing at Parent Chief's funeral home on Friday from 4 until 7 p.m. So we want to keep Lois, Jim's wife, and the entire family in our thoughts and prayers. And please come and join us as we celebrate Jim's really remarkable life with the funeral service on Saturday at 11 o'clock. This weekend, we're rolling out the first Saturday program, a Christian formation program for all ages. We're encouraging people to come to the Saturday evening service on Saturday night at 5 o'clock. And then immediately following the service, we'll have a simple supper in the parish hall, and then our intergenerational Christian formation program, and we'll be finished by 7:30. So please come and join us for this first of our first Saturday programs here at St. Andrews. New members will be received at all three of the liturgies this weekend, on Saturday evening and Sunday morning at 8 and 10. And we're looking forward to welcoming several new members to our community this coming weekend. On Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we'll be celebrating the blessing of the animals on the front porch of St. Andrew's Church. It always takes place on the Sunday after the Feast of St. Francis, so this Sunday is the appropriate day. So please bring your pets to the church at 4 o'clock. It will be a very brief service, and then a blessing of each of the animals that are present. I'll be preaching at all three of the liturgies this weekend. The gospel reading this weekend is the parable of the wicked tenants, a very challenging parable. So we'll look forward to seeing you in church on sometime this weekend, either Saturday evening or Sunday morning. Looking ahead to next weekend, on Saturday, the October 14th, I will be walking in the Walk for Freedom. If you were here in church last Sunday, you heard a representative of the In His Image Justice Coalition from First Baptist Church in Mount Holly speak about this important walk, which is planned to raise awareness and funds to the great problem of human trafficking, not only around the world, but right here in Burlington County. So it's not too late to walk in the walk if you'd like to, or to sponsor me. For additional information, please contact Chris in the parish office sometime this week. So that's about all I have for this week. Wishing you and your family a beautiful weekend, and we'll talk again next week. God bless you.